A little bit late this morning, huh? So, from yesterday afternoon, saw a big old pile of dookie in my subscription feed. You know, the subscription feed, the thing that I say nobody uses. Gotta go on the home feed. Well, the home feed on Southern Paladin doesn't work as well as the home feed on Lambdog 76, so I'm stuck with my subscriptions. So we got Mixmaster Mike talking. We got Rick Malone, Powerball numbers talking, typing. We got Shafe talking. We got Rick Malone typing. We got Shafe talking. And we got Cory talking. Religion as a topic. Y'all ever see that saying about there's no room for religion or politics in civilized conversation, in gentlemanly and lady conduct? I mean, it's one of those things that prevents us from being rude by avoiding those particular topics. And I think I've given that some thought, and I believe the reason for it, and Cory's comments on his video touches on it a little bit. There is what I like to think of as cross-pollination, or is it pollinization? Probably pollinization, as it comes to say that 5 times fast. As it comes to politics and religion. We have reasons for our political beliefs. Things that we see, loved ones. Our parents are a certain way, so now we're a certain way. Sometimes we go along with how the household was that we were brought up in. Sometimes we go against it. So it is with religion. Cory revealed a couple of things, and such as, well, what of the atheists that have died? What of them? Are they not going to be in heaven? Are they going to burn in hell? Your God says they're going to burn in hell. What kind of a God is that? What else I have to do this to go to heaven? That doesn't make logical sense to me. Cory was taught logic by certain mentors, maybe. So he has endearment towards that. I mean, we have cross things that serve to propel our beliefs. All of us do, especially Cory. Because I can't work out the whole beard thing. You used to have the goatee, and the beard, I don't know about the beard. It makes you look like a James Bond villain, bro. And I don't think it'd be fair that James Bond, if he goes to all that work to capture Dr. No, and Dr. No is sentenced to death, if Dr. No accepts Jesus into his heart, he gets to go to heaven. But Ayn Rand, who made some of the greatest objective philosophy in our seeming near modern time, she literally has the layout of what could save us economically and socially. She's going to burn in hell. So your God's telling me Dr. No goes to heaven and Ayn Rand goes to hell. That's the logic thing we get into. I would say, just a thought, just a quick thought. The filters that we apply to that, like if you have a parent that was excessively cruel and abusive, but yet made you go to church on Sunday and made you swear on a Bible that you didn't have sex with your girlfriend or boyfriend. The filter that we end up applying is through that lens of injustice. And then when we look up at God, or we try to make sense of the things that some say God may or may not be doing, we apply that filter of a cruel God. But if we apply a lens of love, saying even Rick Malone's comment, if you apply a lens of love and Rick's coming from where their heart's in the right place and they're coming from a position of love. It's read a little bit different to me, if I think that he's just trying to help, trying to come to Shafe and say, hey, man, taste and see that the water is good. It was pretty easy for you to point out the logical fallacies, and I think it'll be pretty easy for anyone to point out the logical fallacies in my video, and I potentially don't give a shit. You're welcome to do so. Frankly, I'll leave on this one thing. There's no reason for the professing Christians to have to sit here on YouTube, or even the professing atheists to sit here on YouTube and reinvent the wheel. There's been these discussions have gone on for 2,000 years, maybe longer, and as it pertains to Christianity. And I think other people have debated it much more eloquently than we have. One of the best would be J.R.R. Tolkien. The Screwtape Letters are pretty incredible. I don't know if that's necessarily whatever the word is for debating religion. There's some smart cookies that do it good, and there's some very smart atheists. I will say, and there's a word for this too. Until we've personally been from one side of the universe to the other. You can't say like, I've been everywhere and I've seen everything and there must be no God based on that. And I'm not saying that you do, but I am saying when you declare that you are atheist, it's illogical to not leave room for the things that you may not know. It's logically honest to say, in my experience and in my feelings and in my logic as I understand it, I have not been given evidence of a God, especially your loving God and his so-called son Jesus. I haven't seen that yet. And I think that'd be a little more honest. But all right, figured I'd throw my hat in the ring. Why not? Now we just need a Lyrics of Dust video. Complete the circle.